YouTube! Today in the Naughty Librarian, I am going to do the RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 4 book tag. So, I am such a huge fan of Drag Race. Drag in general, but Drag Race is pretty excellent. I love it so much. And on December 14th, All-Star Season 4 starts, and I started thinking that my friend Stephanie over at Stephanie's Romance Book Talk, I'll link her down below, she did this video called The Voice Book Tag. I did it too. There might be a card up here somewhere. If not, it'll be down below. It depends if I remember to do that. This tag, basically you take all of the characters on the show and you assign a book for them, and it's kind of a really dope idea. So I wanted to assign books for drag queens. Let's get into it. I'm kind of looking forward to the cast this season. It has some good ones on there, and I want to see how they compete against each other, because the cool thing about All-Stars is that it's, you know, they're from all different seasons, so it's like, what if they were on a different season? Would they have won as opposed to not won? I don't know. I like, it's like Fantasy League for me. I love it. Our first contestant is Farrah Moan. Oh, Farrah. What can I say about Farrah? So, on her season, she was whiny, I think is the best way to describe her. Season 9, she was the whiniest whiner of season 9. And, however, since she's been on the show, I've seen a lot of her pictures on Instagram and stuff, and she's kind of turning it out. So, she's whiny, but she turns it out in the end. I'm gonna have to go with Alina in the Grisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo, because I've said before, and I'll say it again, Alina is the whiniest whiner who ever whined. However, in the end, she does usually save the day, so I feel like a little bit of a kindred spirit. I don't think they would be friends necessarily, but they both got that whiner who does well vibe going for them. The next contestant is Gunn. Ooh, okay, so Gunn was on season 6. That was a while ago. Gunn, so she's Team Too Much. She did that music video Stun with Alaska. I think her aesthetic is being extra. And I appreciate that. I can appreciate it. She speaks several languages, and yeah, she's just extra. That's the best way to describe Gunn. You know who else is extra? Desi from I Believe in a Thing Called Love by Maurene. Desi basically does everything. She's just such an overachiever that I feel like she is a bit extra. She also devises a plan to figure out romance based off of K-dramas. So, I mean, that right there, planning out 25 steps to romance based on K-dramas is pretty darn extra, so I'm putting them in the same boat with each other. The next contestant is Jasmine Masters. Ooh, season 7, Jasmine Masters. Okay, so she's Jasmine Masters and she's got something to say. Jasmine Masters is very outspoken. She will just lay it out how it is and give you just blunt advice. Also, if you guys have WoW Presents Plus, which I have because I'm addicted to drag, she has a show on there, and it's called Jasmine Masters Master's Class, and essentially she just gives advice on it. What do I do when my office is next to the bathroom and my boss goes in there every day and just destroys the room? And she's like, you can't yell at your boss, girl, but you can't get a Glade plug-in. It's good advice sometimes. So yeah, she's Jasmine Masters and she's got something to say. You know who else has that kind of same spirit? Is Franny in Royally Screwed by Emma Chase. She's very outspoken. She'd basically go in the room and be like, what are you doing? You look like an elephant. She would just be very blunt with people. And at the end of the day, she does mean well. She has your best interest at heart, but she's not pulling back her punches. She's very blunt about things. So I can appreciate Franny in the same way I appreciate Jasmine Masters. Next queen. Latrice Royale. Oh my goodness, I love Latrice Royale so much. She's from season 4. She is large and in charge. She is the inventor of the 5 Gs. Good God girl, get a grip. So yeah, she's also kind of has that same spirit of Jasmine Masters, where she would be blunt with you and just like, good God, girl, get a grip. You need to get over it. However, I feel like she's a bit less zany than Jasmine Masters is. Oh, and she had that one lip sync to You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. That was one of the best lip syncs on the show. Oh my gosh. Okay. What book am I gonna pick? Okay, this one might be a stretch, but I think it works. I'm gonna say Isabel from Sinner is a little bit like Latrice, as in I think she would walk into a room full of people freaking out and be like, good God, girl, get a grip. Like, what do we need to do to fix this? Like, whining isn't helping. She would very much walk in a room and say that to people. And I feel like Latrice, that's the point she's trying to get across. So, yeah, like, I'm gonna say Sinner by Maggie Stiefvater. That's my pick for Latrice. Ooh, okay. Next contestant is Manila Luzon. Oh my goodness. Manila Luzon from season 3. She's an older queen. And she was also on All Stars 1 with Latrice. Yeah, she was on the first, oh my, this is her 3rd season then. Same with Latrice. Okay, so the thing I remember most about Manila on the show is she did that one lip sync when she was wearing the Big Bird dress, and she had crazy eyes. It was just like, ah! Like, she was like the craziest eyes in the world. And like, I feel like she can go from like 0 to crazy eyes like in 2 seconds. So, who else has got crazy eyes? Okay, I'm gonna pair her with Victra in Iron Gold by Pierce Brown, because Victra is actually my favorite character of the whole Red Rising series. And in this book in particular, she's like 8 months pregnant, and she puts on all of her like her battle armor, and she is like in a spaceship trying to shoot people down, saying, you motherfuckers, and she just like lost her shit. Like, and I feel like she would also have the crazy eyes when she's in battle, so I feel like they have the same crazy eyes. I'm going with Victra. Ooh, okay, the next contestant is Monet Exchange. I know everyone said Cameron Michaels was like the lip sync assassin of season 10, but really I think it was Monet, because every lip sync she did was phenomenal. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I think she won the lip sync against Cameron Michaels, and she should not have gone home. Okay, I've said it. I said it, okay? I don't think Cameron won that lip sync at all. It should have been Monet. I feel like she was robbed. Another character that got robbed was Safi in Truthwitch by Susan Dennard. I mean, the book starts after she had gotten robbed and she's trying to get her money back. She should have been successful in a lot of things, but she keeps like getting robbed of her victory many times in this series. Like, she has to go through a lot of stuff to like escape her fate, and at the end she still gets captured. So it's like, girl, oh, you were robbed. They both got done wrong too. Good gracious. The next contestant is Monique Hart. She was also on season 10 with Monet Exchange, and whew, alright. So she was the heart of season 10. Facts are facts. Like, I liked Monique. She had like a good spirit about her. I like the cut of her jib. Because, you know, I'm like an 80-year-old woman apparently. Yeah, and she had the brown cow, stunning, and like, I love everything she said. Monique was great. I wish she got to go further on in the show, but she just kind of like just combusted. Like, oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Monique was great. I hope she does well in All Stars. However, since she was on the show, like, now she has some money, so her style has like done a complete glow up. Like, she is gorgeous, and her outfits are amazing nowadays. So yeah, she's definitely had a big glow up about her. Another character that goes through a complete glow up is Pauline in Any Duchess Will Do by Tessa Dare. This is kind of a My Fair Lady spinoff, and Pauline is a barmaid who is going to Duchess lessons essentially because this Duke wants to marry her. So she does go through quite a glow up. Like, she starts off the book covered in like flour and dirty in a barmaid outfit, to, you know, wearing a dress like that one on the cover. So definitely a big glow up. I'm saying, yeah, this is my Monique pick. The next contestant is Naomi Smalls. Ooh, season 8. Okay, Naomi Smalls is I like her as a queen. Like, she is fierce. Like, she is like fashion, and she had a show called Mug with Kimchi where they just did like makeup stuff. She's very into like beauty and fashion, and she's fierce. She got legs for days. Oh my gosh, Naomi. I want to see what she does. Like, I want to see her, like, get tested more. You know who else is super into fashion? Abby from The Summer of Jordi Perez and The Best Burger in LA by Amy Spalding. Abby is a plus-sized teenage lesbian who is obsessed with fashion, has a fashion blog, wants to go to fashion school. So, yeah, I'm gonna say Abby. She's definitely fierce in her fashion choices, and yeah, she's into beauty and fashion and makeup and all that kind of stuff. I think they're perfect for each other. Next up, we have Trinity Taylor. Okay, so Trinity was from season 9, and she was one of the contestants that honestly surprised me the most because, like in her promo shot, she was so pretty that I thought she was gonna be resting on pretty all season. And she is, she's gorgeous, and she did, like, have beautiful looks all the time. But the thing about Trinity is that she's actually super talented. She never rested on pretty. Like, she always, like, surprised me constantly. So I want to find a book that's super pretty that I didn't think was gonna be that good. That's, like, my thing for Trinity, because she was so pretty, I didn't think she was going to be very talented, and she then, like, she ended up being super talented, so she was best of both worlds. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect choice. I have Bone Witch by Chupeco. First of all, look at this cover. Like, it's gorgeous. It's got that gold foil, and it's got bones and skulls and a girl. Like, this is a gorgeous cover. Oh my gosh. However, before I went into it, I had heard mixed reviews. I had heard that it's really boring, and a lot of people were like, meh about it. But I was like, no, I'm gonna try it out. That's a dope cover. It has that at least. And then I read it, and I freaking loved it. It's incredible. It's so good. So yes, I bought it for a cover, and then the contents of its pages were what sold me on it. So very similar to Trinity. The last contestant is Valentina. Like, every time Valentina hit the runway, like, I would gasp. Like, she was, like, stunning. Like, stunning. Oh my goodness gracious, just gagging constantly. She was stunning. Also kind of like, because she was so pretty going in, I didn't expect a lot. She ended up being quite talented. The problem was, she wouldn't take off that goddamn mask. So, that kind of ruined her. Else she didn't learn the lyrics. And she, like, I think her most famous scene from this season was, I'd like to keep it on, with her mask. So, oh, what am I gonna pick for Valentina? You know who else didn't want to take their mask off? Helen from Reaper at the Gates by Sabaa Tahir. She is the girl in the middle wearing that silver mask, and it's fused to her face, so she don't want to take that mask off, but it may come off in this book. That's kind of a spoiler, but I phrased it so it wouldn't sound like one. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. I love Drag Race. I don't watch a lot of TV shows because I don't have, like, the patience to, like, only get an hour each week of it. Like, with books, I can read it all in one sitting, you know what I mean? And, like, TV shows, I have to, like, wait a week in between episodes, and it's like, oh, why don't you just give them to me all at once? I know there's streaming and stuff, but you can only stream so many things in a row. I feel like I read faster than I stream movies, so I'm not making any sense. Whatever. It's one of the few shows that I'm gonna watch every week and I'm gonna freak out about and have, like, theories. So yeah, I'm a total Drag Race nerd. I can't wait for All Stars 4. I just want to get into it. Okay, I want to tag a couple people to do this because these are also BookTube friends who I have also geeked out about Drag Race with. So I'm tagging Mara from Books Like Whoa, and I'm tagging Lauren from The Novelush because all three of us are Drag Race nerds, and I feel like I want to see them do this and want to see what their choices are going to be. If you're also a Drag Race fan and I forgot to tag you, you are tagged in spirit. Please do this tag, spread it around. Everyone should be into Drag Race. It's a dope show. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your predictions for All Stars 4? Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think top 3 is going to be? Who's going to go home first? Like, let's just spill all of the tea in the comments. Like, let's get into this. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon.